We are officially at the upload of this video less than 2 weeks away from the Thanksgiving holiday season. And if you're anything like me, your lists are continuing to just be added and added, and even just taking a shower and fixing your hair just feels like you have to schedule that into a busy day. So today I want to help you guys with my 11 items that I put on my non-food related Thanksgiving stock up list to be ready for the Thanksgiving holiday season. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I encourage you guys to grab a cup of coffee and join along with me as I just go through my list and explain why these things are on my list and how I try to think about buying these things every year ahead of Thanksgiving. Like I said, we usually as moms get so busy focused on like the turkey, the gravy, all of the allergy friendly foods if you have kids with allergies like we do, all of the things. And then like, you know, it's also the start of Christmas weekend, the day after Thanksgiving. And there's just so much busyness going on that sometimes you forget like basic things that you need to keep your house functioning for the crazy busy Thanksgiving weekend. So these are my 11 things that I put down as things that I need to buy every year for Thanksgiving that just help make the weekend go longer. And if you like this video, number one, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. But number two, I also will have a video next week on food things to buy for Thanksgiving that's not part of the Thanksgiving meal. So that way I can, like I said, my goal of these is like to encourage you guys, to help you guys out, because as a mom, I get it. Like, I've got to schedule like things like basic, you know, shower and things like that. So like, I get it. It's really busy. I want to show these videos to kind of help encourage you guys along your way, and like just we can do this, moms. We can make it through Thanksgiving weekend. Number one item on my list is detergent, dryer sheets, fabric softener, anything you need for your laundry. I get it. Like, you're focused on the food and you're focused on all the things. And I talked about this a little bit in our video talking about like things that we purchased whenever we're traveling for Thanksgiving. And I talked about shout wipes and things. 9 times out of 10, somebody is going to get something food on their clothing, and some things may need washed right away, or you just may wake up the day after Thanksgiving and be like, I want this laundry out of this house right now. I want to get it done. It helps to have all that laundry stuff bought ahead of time. You don't really want to be there Thanksgiving weekend and want to wash like that one load that just has to be done and then not have the detergent items that you need. So I try to stock up ahead of time and have those detergent items. And like I said, the fabric softener, or well, we use vinegar, water, and essential oils instead of fabric softener. Again, I need to purchase that. Or like dryer sheets. The number of times I've run out of dryer sheets on holidays has driven me crazy, because like, do you actually want to go to Walmart on Thanksgiving weekend, or Target, or Costco, or Sam's to get dryer sheets? The answer is no, because you still got to go past all that food stuff to get your laundry needs. Speaking of vinegar, number two, make sure you're stocked up on cleaning supplies. So we use vinegar water to clean like everything. So we use the toilet wands for our bathrooms. Like, that's something else that we need too, but also like other cleaners that you may need for around your house. Like, even though we use vinegar water, like if I have a specific scent of like essential oil that I want to use for like mopping the house to make it smell like, you know, really fresh and clean. I love using peppermint on the hardwood floors right before we put the Christmas tree up. It just kind of helps to kick off that Christmas season the day after Thanksgiving. So make sure like you have all those like cleaning supplies for like cleaning up after the big meal, and when you guys are fixing to start decorating those Christmas items. Speaking again of cleaning items, number 3 on our list is any dishwashing supplies. We're talking pods for the dishwasher. We're talking hand soap, because you know there's that one dish that just has to be hand washed for Thanksgiving. For us, it's our roaster pan. Our roaster pan is like the perfect tool for making like a fall apart Thanksgiving turkey, and Matt makes this amazing Creole turkey for Thanksgiving. Falls apart and stuff, so like, but that roaster pan, it's too big to fit in the dishwasher. It's gonna have to be hand washed. So like hand wash dish supplies and even jet dry. Again, I had one year I ran out of jet dry, and I was like, I don't care if the dishes have spots. I am not going to Walmart on Thanksgiving weekend to buy jet dry. So I'm putting it on my list to buy ahead of time so that I don't have to rewash dishes because they have water spots on them. Number 4, you may still want to have like paper plates on hand. And I don't like the styrofoam ones. They don't break down as well whenever, you know, they go in the trash. I prefer the paper plate ones. Even if you have a dishwasher, you guys know, probably as moms, those dishes are going to get backed up up and piled up, or maybe even like the night before Thanksgiving, I prefer to do paper plates. I prefer to not have to worry about, did I run the dishwasher to have enough plates to get through Thanksgiving dinner after I just had food at home the night before Thanksgiving. So having some paper plates on hand just to get through the holiday weekend is not a bad idea. Number 5 on our list is water filters. If you're anything like us, meeting your daily water intake can be a challenge. From the everyday demands of life to the chaos of the holiday season, drinking enough water just becomes another thing on your to-do list. Not to mention the stress of making sure you're drinking clean water without the guilt of constantly throwing away plastic water bottles that end up in landfills. That's why I'm glad to be partnering with Epic Water Filters. Epic Water Filters are a unique water filter that remove up to 99.99% of harmful contaminants that other filters leave behind. I don't know about you, but I don't want microplastics, heavy metal, or other pollutants in my drinking water. Plus, Epic Water Filters have been independently certified and tested worldwide. From pitchers to reusable bottles to home filtration systems, Epic Water Filters can meet all of your home and travel water needs. They also guarantee fast, reliable shipping, so you don't have to worry about forgetting it on your lengthy shopping list. Just order straight from their website. You can even buy with Prime to save on shipping costs straight to your door. Speaking of saving, our amazing viewers can use the code THAdventure15 to save 15% off your first order. So take one item off your holiday stress list and rehydrate with Epic Water Filters today. Number 6 on our list is actually moving more away from like kitchen and cleaning to other essentials for around the house. So number 6 for us is dog food and dog treats. So like pet supplies. I specifically put dog food and dog treats for us because we only have one dog. Well, unless you count my mother-in-law's puppy who comes over and visits every now and then and we babysit. If you have pets of any kind, pet items that you need for your pet, because there have been times that we've run out of dog food or pet treats or anything like that, and you need those items for your pets to get through the holiday season, especially with dogs, because they just think that they're so pitiful if they don't get like every single scrap from the table, and they can't have everything. So it's nice to be able to have like those extra treats to be able to give them to kind of like encourage them to still behave through the Thanksgiving season. Number 7 on our list is batteries. This one is going a little more away from specifically Thanksgiving and maybe a little more towards Christmas, but maybe not. For us right now, I'll include a clip right here of where I just had to replace the batteries in our fall reusable candles. With, again, having a dog, it's nice to be able to have some candles, and with having kids sometimes, it's nice to be able to have candles that aren't actually flammable, and they're just, the artificial candles that have batteries. They're going to need batteries to continue running. Also, again, when you get towards like the Christmas season and Christmas things, half of my Christmas village runs off of AA's or AAA's. So buying batteries ahead of Thanksgiving means that whenever I'm in the mood to decorate immediately after Thanksgiving, I already have those batteries in place to start decorating my really fun Christmas village. Number 8 on our list is trash bags. The number of times that I've been like stressed about trash bags on Thanksgiving Day. If you're anything like us, as soon as you're done hosting on Thanksgiving Day and the meal is over, you want to get those Thanksgiving leftovers, especially after deboning the turkey, out of the house as quickly as possible. So having plenty of trash bags on hand definitely helps to be able to clean up as quickly as possible so you can move on to the fun things like spending time together with family, eating more dessert, or even getting started on your Christmas decorating. Speaking of which, the rest of the list is things that I buy for pre-Thanksgiving stock up so that immediately after Thanksgiving, I can start decorating for Christmas. So number 9 on our list is command strips. I'm talking like the hooks we already have, yes, but those command strips have to be changed out every year. And it feels like every year I either forget or I'm close to forgetting, and then I go to put the stockings up and nobody has them in stock the weekend of Thanksgiving because everybody wants to put their stockings up the weekend of Thanksgiving. So definitely before Thanksgiving, and like if you go on Amazon, right at Thanksgiving weekend, they will actually go up in price on those because of the demand for command strips. So definitely before Thanksgiving, purchase your command strips to hang your stockings up on Thanksgiving weekend. Or you may have to wait till later in the year and get closer to Christmas Eve before they're hung up, which we've done that before, so we totally understand. Number 10 may not be a purchase that you necessarily need, but it's still something to keep in mind ahead of Thanksgiving. Testing extension cords. And I'm talking like if you have a big family gathering and people are bringing crock pots, if you're wanting to start decorating for Christmas and you're doing outdoor lights, indoor lights. Our living room is set up so weird. We have to run extension cords just to plug the Christmas tree up because the only place in our house the Christmas tree can go, there are no outlets at it. So it doesn't hurt to test the extension cords ahead of Christmas decorating so that you already have them on hand. And like I said, if you have a big family gathering and like you have multiple things that need plugged up, you definitely want to make sure that your extension cords are safe to use and ready to use for your holiday weekend. Number 11, and the last item on here, the absolute last thing on my list, is tape for wrapping Christmas presents. I absolutely love, once the tree is up, to start getting presents under it as soon as possible. I also love kind of slowing it down and doing like a couple of presents under the tree at a time because it kind of like slowly builds the anticipation. And with 4 kids, it's pretty easy. You just like put 1 or 2 under there at a time. But I love going ahead and having some under there like immediately because it just kind of gives you that feeling of like Christmas season has officially begun. There have been times I have forgotten to buy the tape that I needed for it and didn't have like, you know, the alternatives like stick glue or like sticky dots or anything like that. And yeah, I know there's ways you can fold them without using tape, but honestly, I would just prefer to go ahead and have the tape on there. And also like for tape on there, that may also mean if you, again, are having a large family gathering or a Friendsgiving like we're doing, and you may want to label different cards with the ingredients and recipes for food allergy purposes, you may want tape to help label with that or to keep tablecloths in place. That is it for our list of 11 things. Thank you again to Epic Water Filters for sponsoring this video. If you are a first-time customer, don't forget to use our code THAdventure15 to save 15% off of your first order. And yes, it is 15% off of your first order. So that is really cool. But thank you again to Epic Water Filters for sponsoring this video. 4 things I want to tell you guys before we leave. Number 1, Jesus loves you. Number 2, thank you to all of our members for supporting this content and allow us to continue making videos, especially Jen and Cheryl. And number 3, thank you to every single one of you for liking, watching, positive comments, and subscribing. And number 4, we hope to see you next time. Happy Thanksgiving.